What's going on, everyone? This is Sheets, and we're going to be doing two things. We're going to be going over who we're playing in the League of Legends slate tonight. Again, just so that people who are staking or sweating to know who to root for. And then I'm also going to do actually a live lineup build for the Showdown slate. Uh, just again show you what we're doing here. I don't think I'm going to actually release who we have. Again, I don't want to walk that line between saying exactly who I have so that people could copy it. Although they wouldn't want to copy it because if they duped my lineups, it would probably be negativity anyway. But I do at least want to show at least I want to show the process. Okay. And then maybe later on after the slate locks, I'll release who we have. But let's start with the League of Legends slate. You'll see that I did request only 4-3 stacks under stack exposures. And what we ended up doing was getting pretty decent amount of everybody. We didn't play any DNF as a million to one favorite underdog against Gen G, and we only played one or two lineups of BFX uh, against DK. But we do have a decent amount of everybody else. Um, let's take a look at the four mans. Let's see, like at least we're highly leveraged here. So JDG, Ninja in Pajamas, FPX, four mans as well. And then also, you see, we do have a decent number of combinations here. And again, IG and NIP for obvious reasons, is going to get a lot of love. I mean, all Ninja in Pajamas does is produce fantasy points for them and for their opponents. So to play them and IG it's obviously very logical. And I do think that the FPX side of this JDG matchup is going to be. I think that they're a pretty good leverage play here because I think that a lot of people are going to do what I said and play Ninja in Pajamas maybe with JDG. Where I think what could be contrarian is do the opposite and play IG alongside of FPX. I don't think as many people are going to play FPX. So um, I really feel like I should almost get more of this, but this is what I have. As far as the stacks, I mean the captains to root for, do have Lee from Ninja in Pajamas, top own, followed by Pays from JDG, and then Awesome. I'm just mostly ADCs. Now, what we don't have, this is a little bit annoying. We don't have the junglers. Hmm. I mean, I've been touting how important it is to have these junglers and the captains, and yet I don't have them. Jun, JJ. You know, I do have a bunch of them, just not in the captain. So that's a little bit concerning, but that's just where we are right now. As far as the Triumphant Warrior, let you know who we have there. We do have DK and JDG, which is interesting. We haven't really played DK too much. So this one is going to be kind of over before it starts, right? This one is going to be hopefully we're in first place for four of these last two matches, and then we have to fade both these things, which is going to be very difficult to do. So that's who we're going to play probably, well, I would say definitely in the Triumphant Warrior. But let's you know what we should probably do? We should probably resend this and use autofill. Let me just see, by the way, what we actually have in the Triumphant Warrior here. PJ Showdown we'll get to. Yeah, no, Ninja. No, actually, we have Ninja in Pajamas and Gen G. And this is certainly going to make a lot of sense. I don't even know how unpopular this is going to be. I think this is obviously pretty logical. And let's double check exposures. Double check exposures here. LOL. Pays number one, then Jun. Solo kill from Ninja in Pajamas, leave. So yeah, JDG, Ninja in Pajamas, FPX, but then Gen G in the Triumphant Warrior. So interesting. And you see also that I'm leaving money on the table, throughout these lineups. So, so it's possible that some of these could end up being unique. So we will see. Okay, let's do the live lineup build for the round two showdown slate. And it's a very, to me, it's kind of a streamlined process. I have my projections up. Well, I'm going to put them up right now. And we use SaberSim. And what we're going to do is we're going to create our own fields for the lottery. So let's put this in. Create our own fields from ownership. Call it sheets. Matter of fact, the other thing I have to do is I have to report my results to State Kings. This is happening. Actually, we will do this. We will State Kings. I mean the results from tonight. Not very good. Had a good day in baseball earlier today. But no good in basketball tonight. And then you'll see me. Actually, I'm going to post these on the Snake Kings. All right, so this is a field that I've created, to serve as what I think is representative of what the field is going to do. So that we have something to sim against except the regular stock Saber sim field. So first thing we want to do is let's upload our dummy lineups here. Okay. Those up here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to tell the simulator to use this field that we just created as the representative field just in the lottery. Okay. So I think our ownership projections are okay for the lottery, but not any better than Saber Sims for these two bigger buy-in contests. So we're going to leave the lottery up for using our fields and use Saber Sims for the signature hole and the par four. And then we're just going to build. So let's build, I guess, 5,000 lineups. And what I think I always consider whether I should do min uniques in Showdown, but I just kind of trust that SaberSim knows when I'm building 50, 60 lineups that it should give me, a decent portfolio of them. And they said that their new algorithms do that. So I think I'm going to stick with that process of just ignoring the min uniques thing. So let's see how long this takes. Shouldn't take too long. Now, while that's happening, I guess I could take a look at the projections here and see what I should get. So the top rated guys are actually Hatton and a lot of cheapos, but Rom, Hatton, Rom and Hatton probably be the best, and then Fleetwood and Morikawa. I could hand build a big buy-in. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll hand build a big buy-in this time with the top plays. I think I am going to do that. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to start with autofill here and do exactly what SaberSim would have me do. And then we will download those. And then we will take a look actually at the exposures here. See who we have. New exposures in golf, not classic. We just want Showdown, upcoming. And ROM, we're going to take another shot at the ROM experience, which we tried today to no avail. But I already identified, so check this out. So I did say that ROM, Hatton, and Morikawa would be the three best plays, and I am getting the most of them. So I think I'm just going to stick with this actually, and not necessarily have to hand build. Let's take a look and see who we have in the big buy-ins here. Let's see. WNBA starts tomorrow. I'm going to give that a shot. PGA Sand Trap we don't want. Let's see what the signature hole looks like. Wow, this is not even really who I would think. You know, I would expect to see something more like I said, Hatton, Rom. What's my next one? The Bradley of Fleetwood. Then it's 7,800 each. I literally would just maybe just do these three. We can even leave money on the table if we do that. So we don't even need to do that. We can just go to like Corey Connors, maybe. What does that look like? Like Connors and then two 7,600s. I mean, boom. Keegan Bradley and Keith Mitchell, and then we're done with it. Yeah, I think this is too tempting. So we are going to just do this. Make one lineup of the best plays, whatever that means. And who knows, I might end up changing it, but that's what I think we're doing. But we'll stick to the sim lineups, the sim created lineups for the other big buy-ins. And I guess that's gonna do it for the builds overnight. So again, we're rooting for JDG, IG, Ninja Pajamas pretty much in the League of Legends slate. And a lot of John Rahm, Terrell Hatton in the PGA Showdown, and we'll get to other stuff. We have an MMA video coming out. We have all kinds of stuff coming up this weekend. All right, good luck, guys.